Here's my opinion on why most young athletes will never become a leader in their life. Now, we're growing up in a society right now where I feel like personally, young athletes are being taught to follow, never taught to stand out. Now, we have things like tall poppy syndrome, or people get judged, or we get people get pulled back in line and praised on obedience, not taking the lead and trying to make a difference. And I personally believe that I'm seeing more and more young athletes just trying to follow what everyone's trying to do, trying to fit in, trying to be accepted, trying to be approved, and have low self-esteem, so that's why they don't feel safe to stand out and lead. And for us, for me, I want to try to instill young athletes to become better versions of themselves and look in the mirror and say to themselves, I love who I am. I'm proud of who I am. I worked hard for this. I became the person I need to be to succeed and be happy and be confident in my life. And that's why I see sport as a classroom. Sport's not just sport, it's a classroom for life. In today's society, we're not going down the right track. We have parents who are praising the wrong things, parents who are putting their kids on pedestals, thinking that sport's their whole life and the results matter more than anything else. Where character doesn't get applauded, praising and results does. And I feel like in school as well, where you get told kids they can't focus, they can't sit down in class. Well, because they're not designed that way. And when you sit kids in class, tell them to be quiet, tell them to sit here, these expectations, you gotta be like this, and this. It's like you're trying to mold them to something they're not. You're trying to create followers. And for me, is when I have athletes in my program, in my gym program or my mindset program, I ask them, who do you want to be? What do you want to do? What kind of legacy and impact do you want to create in your life? Right? That's what leaders do. Leaders go, this is the vision I have. What do I need to do to conquer it? And I'm going to smash it, go, go, go. But here's the problem. Most people go, oh, look at that person's trying. Oh, that would never work. It's like, oh, go find a real job. Oh, you'll never make it. It's like, oh, why don't you just come hang out with us? Like, come do what we're doing. Go ride bikes and break into cars or whatever, what young boys do these days. Or even girls who bully each other because they feel like they have to be safe by making other people feel worse about themselves. Or we even have adults, parents who are more judgmental, criticizing others, talking behind people's backs, not following with actual proper morals and values and standards, but trying to actually just push their own agenda for their own kids, for their own benefit. And that's not creating leadership. That's creating entitlement. That's creating followers. That's creating people who are going to be fragile when it comes to actually challenging adversity in life. And that's just what I feel. And so that's why I've created my own mission, that my mission as a leader, because leaders create leaders. I'm not here trying to be like, I'm the better than everyone else. Leaders create leaders. And my mission is to help create 1 million leaders in this country for young people. Young people. I want young people to stand up tall and become the best version of themselves and say, screw you, I don't want to be what you tell me to be. I'm going to be who I need to be to succeed and be happy and conquer in this life. So I can create a legacy, lead this world a better place. And not just because of sport, not just for sport, but just for life in general. But it starts with sport. Sports are an awesome classroom to kids how to learn, teach them toughness, mental toughness, resilience, confidence, how to develop skills, and have a mindset to just keep solving problems more and more and more and more to the point where they build themselves so high up, like, look at all the things I've conquered in my life, these little wins I've had, right? And I just hate when people say, like, oh, this is what you have to do, this is what you have to be. That's not leadership, man. And yeah, that's my goal. That's my unfiltered, unhinged opinion. If you don't like it, so be it. Cancel me, I don't give a crap. But this is my opinion. I just want to help young athletes become more leaders and be confident what they see in the mirror. That's truly what I believe, and I'm going to go about it this way, and this is how I'm going to do it. Maybe in a year or two from now, my message gets across to more people, and we make a bigger difference in this world, starting with the youth.